is up, guys? It's Learn, and tonight the local produce section is at the demo, which used to be the Foxhole down in the Grove, right attached to Atomic Cowboy, and I am here for the EP release of the War of Art. This is Pirate Signal. Thanks for being on the show, guys.
Thank you.
So I want to go through, I was telling you guys this earlier, you do not put on your website or your Facebook what the hell you guys do in the band. You just are completely you just throw it out there. So why don't you guys start with Josh, go down and tell everybody what you do in the band.
My name is Josh. I sing and play guitar.
My name is AJ. I play drums and tinker with some cymbal action sometimes.
I'm Nick. I play bass and I knit things. And
I'm Keith. I play guitar, piano, and I like to have a good time.
All right, so tonight is the night. You guys, you got the EP finished back in July.
Yep.
The War of Art, and tonight is the release. How excited are you to release this 4-piece into the world?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Probably 1,000. It's been like a year and a half.
That you've been working on it?
Yeah.
Well, it's been way
it was a long time.
For the making of the band.
How long have you been a band?
Well, I started it in 2008, I think.
Okay.
And then we just had
Members
come and go.
I think I joined, what, it was a year ago?
AJ and I just joined maybe a year
Nice.
ago, if that.
Or, yeah, I don't know. This year went by way too fast. So I have no comment.
How did you guys all get together? Were you friends before? Or did you just kind of meet?
Us three have actually known each other for years. I never knew he was a musician until we both ended up in this band together.
I was doing door at the restaurant I work at, and his sister actually came from a show that they had, and they said their drummer just quit. So I was like,
Quit / got fired.
I'll play.
Yeah.
And we had practice like the following Sunday, and then that was it.
Just harmonized ever since.
Yeah.
Where does the name Pirate Signal come from?
Or
why? I guess why is it here?
Well, I guess, I mean, what is a pirate signal? It's something that, come on guys, help me out here.
You came up with the name.
It goes beep, beep, beep.
What it means to me is like some kid in his basement, like with headphones on, and trying to start a revolution by piggybacking onto another radio signal like Keishi, and taking over the airwaves and starting a revolution and trying something.
Are you guys piggybacking on it by having this interview?
We're actually piggybacking right now.
It's really happening.
We're
You guys
broadcasting right now. You don't know it.
Like, you know, we're serious about the name of the EP. You know, it's like War of Art, Pirate Signal. It's like kind of this guerrilla, approach towards getting our name out there, because everything has, everything comes and goes so fast.
Right.
So it's hard to like stick.
I really like the War of Art because everybody knows the art of war.
Right.
You've heard that your whole life. But the War of Art is, I look at it and I'm like, wow, there really is a bunch of wars happening with art form these days. People, you could start a band on YouTube and have nothing, not really have any followers or anything, but you can call yourself a band and do it, and that's technically art. And I think that there is a bit of an art war happening right now in this day and age. How is that kind of where that title came from?
Kind of. I guess it's more along the lines of everybody's trying to outdo the other,
Yeah.
Totally not because it sounded cool.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked it because we didn't settle on a name for the EP until like
Well,
a month ago.
We made a list of names, or I don't know if you guys did, but I did, and I was watching some video, I can't remember what it was a music video, and in the pile, there was books, and in the pile was the Art of War. Like, oh, just invert that, and that sounds cool. And I was like, wait, that does mean something to me, where it's like, exactly like you said, like, you're trying to get heard, and it's a war, like you're trying to outdo the next person and be better, and it's a competition, but there's also friendly competition, which is why we have the people playing with us tonight, that we respect and like all of the bands that we're playing with.
How is it being up and coming? How is it being a local band from St. Louis with so much, not competition, but so much talent out there that it does kind of, you are competing for the spot. Whatever that spot is, you are kind of competing with every other band out there in St. Louis. Has it been like kind of hard, or has it been easy because you like all the other bands, or what's your opinion?
We just want to make friends with him.
He
already knew the guys from Talk, and I think they just got 2013 Rock Band of the Year for Riverfront Times.
That's sweet.
And that happened right after we talked to him about playing this show. So that was nice. So it's good to have other successful bands in the area, because you can kind of piggyback off each other and like gain fans from each other's audiences.
Absolutely.
I think kind of a pain in the ass and really fun at the same time.
I like that. It's a good way to describe it.
I mean, but it's fun work, you know.
Right.
It's we're working towards something, so that it's always like the carrot in front of it.
What are you working towards after this EP is out now? What's next?
Recording another one. Disneyland.
We'd like to play some road shows out of town and stuff. We just did Chicago last month, but we'd like to do a whole lot more of that. We really need to get a van.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I know a lot of bands that have really cool buses and vans. If you need some people with
we need a van.
hookups.
We definitely need a van.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your sound. I noticed just researching you guys, you say your influence are like things like Foo Fighters. And I immediately, when I listened to this EP, I thought of Silverchair. It was the first band that I thought of. I don't even know how old you guys are. Are you guys all the same age?
Pretty much.
28.
Okay, yeah, we're all the same age. Yeah. So, I mean, you guys grew up in that time where the 90s probably influenced you more than any other decade of rock. I mean, even though our parents all probably listened to really cool 70s rock, I feel like without Nirvana, without Alice in Chains, without Pearl Jam, I would not be who I am today. Is that something that you guys take into your band to influence your sound?
To be honest, to calm my nerves today, I listen to Nevermind. So
there you go.
I've been listening to Ride the Lightning.
Yeah, you listen to Metallica.
Yeah, that's the reason I started playing drums. Honestly,
you like Lars a lot?
Like when I was like 11 or 12, I listened to Master of Puppets, and yeah, I was like, I like that a lot.
You're like, I'm gonna
hit stuff too.
Yeah. Well, I love to hear that you guys are going to be recording more material. I'm so excited for your release tonight. I saw on the Facebook invite there's a shit ton of people coming out. So,
no, we counted. It's exact. One.
So I'm jacked that you guys are having the successes you have, and I'm so happy that Josh, you reached out to me and you're persistent and patient with getting on the local produce section, because we're just so happy to have you guys.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. So if you want to check out Pirate Signal, like I said, their EP is on iTunes right now. You can actually get it for a discounted rate if you hurry up and buy it. But that is called The War of Art. And you can also follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Reverb Nation, I believe.
Yep.
Just look up Pirate Signal from STL, and you will totally be in the know. So thank you very much, gentlemen.
When you're near me, you get a